In this video I'm addressing the tendency for the Phoenix to side slip and fly unstable in the air. The bad tendencies are probably caused by my removal of the main wing dihedral that gave it stability in the first place. This was done so I could spar the wing all the way across and get the flex out of it. To address the stability issue, I decided to add some wingtip stabilizers to prevent the air from spilling off the wingtips and reduce stalling and yaw movement. I also removed the FreeSky S8R stabilizing receiver because I wanted to see the effects of the wing stabilizers without interference from the electronic stabilizer. I replaced it with a FreeSky RX6R. During the flight test, I was actually launching with the wind and from a flat surface with no help from a hill or slope, which is the worst case scenario. I just wanted to see if it would remain stable and level with a hand launch under the worst conditions. I also added some expo and reduced the travel on the servos to make it fly a little less jerky.
So it looks like it's about ready for a test flight. There we go. Okay, success.
I feel like the wingtip stabilizers were a complete success and eliminated the need for dihedral in the wings, which means the plane is more acrobatic and the main wing is stronger with the spars all the way across both wings. Now that it's flying right, I can add a flight controller and an FPV video feed for extra fun. So if you're interested in how to make the wingtip stabilizers, just watch the rest of the video after the flight.
Yeah, that was a pretty good turn. Quick. Perfect.
So this is copper wire, not coat hanger or any stiff kind of steel wire, just soft copper. I went ahead and just bent that around the wing to get the basic shape of the wing like that. And then I traced that pattern onto a piece of foam board and then cut out the shape. That resulted in this shape here, but I enhanced it using the curves from another stabilizer that I had on hand. So I took this stabilizer and put it on like this, drew a line, and then moved it up towards the bottom, drew a line, and got this basic shape. I also did the cutout to allow the ailerons to move up and down. Okay, once I got that shape, I then traced it onto a piece of coroplast. So I traced it on here and on here. And now we'll just cut out the coroplast and we'll have stabilizers similar to this one that I got from Stone Blue, and that goes on a flying wing. It's fairly easy to cut the coroplast using just an ordinary X-Acto blade, so that's what I did. I used the same X-Acto blade, of course, on the Dollar Tree foam board for the template. I found it's easiest to cut through the top layer first and then kind of stand it up like this, poke your blade through and follow that line that you've already made. And that way you can kind of saw through the bottom layer and cut across all of the flutes inside of the coroplast. And that's one of the finished pieces. Alright, let's just see how it fits on the wing. Oh yeah, it slips right on there. No problem. And you can see how there's room for the aileron to move up and down here, both top and bottom. So to attach the stabilizers to the wingtips, what I'm doing is just using a tie wrap, and I punched some holes through the coroplast on the top and bottom, and then I'm just going to tie wrap it through the foam to hold it there. Okay, so I've tie wrapped it on, and you can see the top and the bottom here, how it's tie wrapped. Now I'll probably just put a little bit of hot melt along here to hold it. I'm using a square to align the stabilizers so they're 90 degrees to the wing. Then I'll go ahead and apply a little hot melt to the tip of the stabilizers to secure it. The wing stabilizer mod is now complete. Got one on each end. And I did put some hot melt right around the seam right here just to make sure it's on there good. So that's how you make the wing stabilizers and install them. If you have any questions, just put a comment under the video. I'll probably want to put up a video on how to install a flight controller and add FPV to it. So subscribe and be ready for that video.